welcome to everyone. And if you guys want to ask any questions to anyone. Nothing we do as a secret. The one thing for sure, guys, please make sure the confidentiality stays intact. And what that means is the games, the processes, those kinds of things. The rest of the stuff, talk about your experience, what you got out of the process, what the process meant to you. And yeah, we're going to take it from there.
Firstly, so nice to see everyone. Yay, I've been so excited for this. Before I did Breakthrough, I was a bit of a drip, bit of a miserable person, and I can actually only identify with that now after I've done Breakthrough. My husband is here, and he can fairly vouch for me that I have changed. I mean, on Saturday, I was just
glowing.
Was amazing, and I've been so lovable the whole week, just accepting everything in life, loving everything in life, doing everything with love, and just I'm still on the high, loving it. Just thank you once again for everyone, to everyone. I love you guys. I've gained such an amazing family, be such a good support structure. It's really, really has been cool. And he can vouch for me, definitely.
I'm next. I'm coming.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's hear from you then, Jules. What have you noticed different about Nadine, or like what's your experience?
She came back on Saturday, was back, and she was glowing. Her whole sparkle in her eyes, completely different. Gave me a nice kiss on the ear, the cheek, the side. I'm like, yes, what's happened? You've changed. Yeah, completely. Just changed. Her whole attitude, everything.
And even giving the relationship chat that you did, Andrew, I've actually accepted that a man needs to take his role. A woman mustn't try to take the man's role, because I did do that. That's how I've been brought up, and it's working out well. It's working out. Life is good for me. Loving it.
So here's a question. I don't know if you can see it. It says, "How was your first week? Can you feel any change?" Which we've experienced, and have you felt any change in how you handle certain situations?
Well, as I've just said, I definitely can feel the change. Nothing's a drag to do anymore. Just do it. Take charge. Do it. It's easier than procrastinating and waiting for it to happen. Just do it. It's a lot easier.
Own it.
Own it.
Own it is the word I would say. Own it. Eh?
I just quickly want to know, you said you're on a high. Which is great, and I think every one of us experienced that after Breakthrough. Do you feel positive about keeping that high? You know, that it doesn't just fall. You feel like you can go with this.
I want to, and I will continue to feel like this. It's all my mindset. I have to, and it's not a problem. I haven't seen anything ugly, if I can call it that way. I haven't seen anything ugly this week to make me go off my high. I mean, obviously you have like wake up in the morning, like a little, no, not even, like during the day, a little bit of an up and down, but nothing major. That it's not like 3 hours, like, oh my God, I felt terrible. Not like that at all. It's just, I mean, dips in the day, nothing serious. I actually can't. I mean, the worst thing I had this week was my neck was a bit stuffed, but that was it. There's nothing else bad, nothing. It's just been my whole change of outlook on everything, and especially in my own home. I'm in a really, really good space, and everything. If you're in a happy home, your life is going to be happy. And I've had amazing support from everyone. It's been amazing, truly amazing. I'm only looking forward to the next challenge. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all good.
So what would it take to snap you back to the experience of life that you were before? In a sense, what would it take to knock you off this high?
I haven't actually thought of anything that's going to bring me down. So it's a bit of a tough one to answer, Igor, right now. Work's going well. Home's going well. I haven't thought about anything that's going to try and bring me down. But I know something is going to happen because it's life. But then just get back up there.
Deal with it.
And just carry on.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for letting me talk. I'm Nadine's cousin, and she's been driving me mad this week. She's flying high. It's like so amazing to see her so happy and so full of emotion. you know, because that's like one of the issues that Nadine had, is that she did not show a lot of emotion. So it's been absolutely awesome just to see her so happy, and just the support that she's received from you guys as a group has been phenomenal. You guys are really tight. It's really wow. Yeah, and Jules' styling is really benefiting from from this new Nadine. So it's just wonderful to finally have one of my people in this space, and just seeing, you know, it's just so wonderful to see. So I can really vouch for Nadine. She really has been in a good space, and she's just flying. I'm telling her to, like, whoa, just be careful. Soon you're going to have to land that plane.
Don't worry.
At work, it was great stuff, but emotionally at home, not so great. But yeah, I've got the support of the whole group, and that's awesome. I'm not going to allow any of my emotions to get me under. I just stand my grounds, and I say, this is the rules, this is the grounds that I'm standing, and this is what I want, and that's it.
Did you actually enjoy Breakthrough?
I enjoyed Breakthrough, and I can't wait for Chalice.
Neither can I. But if you had to put it into a word or a statement or an idea, what would you say that Breakthrough did for you?
You know what? I think I'm on the winning side at the moment, because mostly I would have been crying or go on a, I don't know what I can say, that emotional dip. And then I thought to myself, no. This is not the way you learned now. Go forward. Grow like a tree. So that's who I am now. I'm a growing tree.
Fantastic. That's
And I
awesome to
see
hear.
Reinhard likes it.
Yes. Awesome. So, Thea, it was an absolute pleasure having you in the workshop last week. So, bye, Donkey.
Actually, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You can
Do you
ask
think
me.
do you think you're better equipped to handle, if I can say, like life's knocks and the challenges and the things that get thrown at you now?
Yes, definitely.
Can you say in what way, or like what's changed?
I can't wait for tomorrow. And it was not like that before. Usually before, it was like I was crying myself until I get asleep. But now it's like, I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for the weekend. I've got nobody who's got this pressure on me. So yeah, this workshop did do a real great stuff to me.
How is the fear going?
Actually, I must say, earlier tonight, the clouds were coming up, and it was like a stormy thing, and I could see it through my window. And then I thought to myself, no. You've got that under control. And before I knew it, the storm was over. So no, there's no more fear. I overcame my fear for thunder. So that's awesome.
Fantastic. Cool. Shot for the question, Dyllan. Okay, Reinhard, you're on the mic.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Hello, Reinhard. Lekker jy.
So it's going really, really awesome with me. I want to play you something before I start talking to all of you. Have a listen to this. So I feel like a millionaire at the moment, and it's not that I am actually a millionaire in the bank account, but like with life, like I feel like everything has turned around so much for me, and like I'm approaching life in a different way, like looking at something at a different way and not doing what I want in life. And it's awesome. It's awesome. Like the positivity that I've gotten back in life, like I've got the control of having positive back to me. And it is awesome. All you guys know, before Breakthrough, my life was in a bit of a mess and everything was hard for me. Like I escaped reality, and I was telling everyone that I'm a very honest person, but I was actually lying to myself all the way. So I've realized that through Breakthrough that I'm lying just for myself, but to everyone else, I'm being dead honest. And now I'm being dead honest to myself. And wow, like everything has changed so much. Like I spoke for an hour with my ex the other night, and I burst out in tears and everything after she told me that. And then the next day, she actually phoned me back to find out if I'm okay, because she told me that I was pissing the previous night. So she just actually wants to find out if I'm okay. And like, if you look at us now, like we actually having a decent conversation every day of our lives. And it is just amazing, because from here on, everything can go amazing, and it's for my son. So I am, at the moment, I am high, and I'm high on life. Like, I can't explain to you what it feels like to live, actually, to like experience things the way I'm doing now. And like on Facebook today, I saw a memory of mine that says, good vibes, good mind, good life, that I posted in 2015. And I'm back at that mindset, guys. Like, thank you. Like, you guys gave me the tool. You guys gave me wings, and I fitted it for myself, and now I'm busy flying. I'm like, skyrocket.
Amazing.
Like this smile you see now, I literally wake up in the morning with a smile, and I go to bed with a smile. And last night, I actually, like, for the first time in 4 months, that I slept alone in my bed without my son being there. So I've taken on new things in my life and looked past it.
She's like, could you actually imagine that you could change so much in such a short space of time?
Like, for me, it's like, if I tell people, it sounds unreal. Like, in 4 days, you literally turned your life around like this. And like, it sounds unreal when I tell people that, but like, I know that I've changed. Like, I've literally turned myself upside down. And like, this guy that you see now is like, this is like, I'm going just higher, 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 higher. Like, no more going down.
Oh, dude, that's the thing.
Yeah, so Reinhard, would you say that this course changed you, or are you still the same Reinhard, but you are just being Reinhard?
I'm still Reinhard, but this is now just a better Reinhard. Like, this is improved, like Reinhard 3000 now.
Reinhard 2.0.
Yes. Now he's
Reinhard
sitting on
Prime.
like 14.0 at the moment. Like,
Yeah. You got the premium version.
yes, like you got the gold edition, the platinum edition now with me.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude. Well done.
Reinhard, I'm very interested to know, because you had your son this weekend.
Yes.
What happened on Sunday when you dropped him off? Did your behavior change? Because I know you said that was a pattern for you.
Yes. So, okay, let me get into that. So Sunday, on my way dropping off my son, my ex, she messaged me and told me that she's at work. She's not there. I must hand him over to her parents. And like, me and her mom, like, we usually can't even look at each other. And I got out the car, mom and dad came out, and I literally just went, "Hallo Tannie, hoe gaan het met Tannie?" And like, I greeted her dad like properly and everything. And then the next moment we stood there and we had a conversation for about like 10 minutes long. And I was shocked. Like for me, like,
Yes.
like, I usually wanted to do it my way. And now I did it differently. And like, the outcome is we stood there and we had a conversation. And it was 10 times better like just going there and not thinking, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? That if she says this, what am I going to say then? And like, I just went into it, and bam, like we had a conversation and everything. But then when I wanted to hand my son over, like he clinched onto me like I can't tell you, like and like that just broke me. Like he didn't want to let go. So like I left there, I was in tears. Like I couldn't even focus on the highway, like because I had to come from Pretoria all the way to Joburg. And I sent to my group that I need support, and everybody was like this on my case, and they supported me, and it is so beautiful. Like now I know I've got the support behind me, and through that, like with all my friends and everything, I've learned that I've got so much more support. Where usually I had so much apathy that if you don't want to be there, cheers, gone. But now I've realized like I've got another outlook on life, and it is like I've got all the support, which makes it 10 times more amazing to live at the moment. Like, I just want to say another thing. Like, I usually got my son every second week from a Friday to a Sunday. And tomorrow picking up my son, and I've got him for the day. And I had him this weekend as well. So,
amazing. We all want you to win. We can hear in your voice how much you love your boy. And you know, it's just awesome that you can change your behavior so quickly through, you know, a couple of processes. So keep going.
And I'm definitely doing chalice.
Yay!
And I am also going to assist. I have got a pinky promise with Zonia that I will come and assist every month.
Amazing. It's going to introduce you to a whole group of people that are inspiring and are inspired, you know, just to get out of that headspace that you were before, to just be with like-minded people, you know. I mean, I never needed friends, but all of a sudden I've got this whole group of friends that are just amazing. So, you know, you really need to get into the assisting. It's amazing.
I just want to add like one thing more. Igor, Andrew, thank you for the tools you've given me in life. Like, you guys, like, amazing. And I want to thank you, another guy, but he asked me that his name must not be mentioned. You know who you are. But to Igor and Andrew and to my class, like I know you guys had awesome classes in BreakThrough, but I think our class was like, it topped it. It is amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you, really. Like all my classmates, you guys are awesome.
So I was thinking today that it's amazing how our support group is, as we know, and it's not like we've all been selected, Andrew and Zonia and Igor, they didn't select us from, you know, a panel of people. We've all just been put together, I call it destiny, and our paths have crossed, our paths have crossed, and it's just amazing how we've all just, I was thinking about that today. Another one of my deep moments that I'm having.
Igor, you wanted to ask me something.
What did you expect of this course versus what did you get?
Well,
like, was it what you expected?
No, I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking it's going to be a motivational thing. Like, you got to go do this and do that and do that. And like, it is not that's what I got. Like, you guys, awesome. And I'm going to get you literally a whole village of people for the next breakthrough. Like, just make sure the classroom, you gotta get a bigger classroom, Andrew.
Sweet, awesome. And just for everyone watching, this is like, they're not on a script. We don't pay them to say this stuff, and we don't like, give them commissions of the people they bring. This is just pure organic happiness that you guys are seeing.
Yeah. And once again, if you bring them, we'll do some work. That's how it works. So yeah, if we could have a line out the door and even do this once, even every week, I don't mind. Yeah, if we can change the world, let's do it. We're ready.
Yes. Alice.
Hello. I haven't stopped laughing since Saturday. Like, I forgot how much I laugh. I love laughing, and my cheeks have actually started cramping, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get abs soon, which I'm thankful for. I'm like floating. I think before this, the world just felt so incredibly heavy. And it only hit me on Tuesday where I was like, oh my God, I love what I do. I love my life. I love what I do every day. I love the people I interact with. I love the work I'm busy doing and the training I'm going through. Why have I been feeling like shit for so long? And just finally realizing that everything was self-inflicted was just, wow. Like I thought I got it, that I thought I got it, but it only hit me Tuesday. It hit me like a train, like through the face. And it's been amazing.
So have people around you noticed that you're actually laughing more, smiling more? Or are they starting to wonder what the hell is in the water?
I think my boyfriend's quite scared at this stage. Before, I used to laugh a lot when I get mad. Like I just start laughing and walk away. And now that I'm laughing all the time, it's kind of like, what is going on here? Like he's still quite uneasy around me. I think he still has to get used to this.
I'm sure.
Yeah. And my friends definitely, like, I don't know, it's different.
Well, of course, I know that before you arrived here, I'm very sure that you thought to yourself, what am I getting myself into? I don't really want to go. It's probably going to be a lot of rubbish. Is that what it was like for you? What was it really like for you?
No, not at all. Look, it was probably the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life. And like the words that kept going through my head was like,
Is the mic on?
Oh,
sorry, the mic's on. We're just kidding. We're just kidding.
What was the question?
You said it was the most terrifying thing in your life, but like
I
asked you before you came, did you think, it's going to be one of those things, and we're all going to sit around and sing Kumbaya, and I don't think I'm actually going to learn anything out of this because I read and stuff.
Oh no, I told you guys I was expecting complete wreckage. I just didn't expect to feel so brilliant afterwards. And it's been amazing. Like this isn't what I was expecting. It's like looking in the mirror and meeting a newer version of yourself, and every day realizing your old habits and confronting situations differently. Like I wouldn't have done this way, and it would have failed and blown up in my face, and I would have been mad at the world because it blew up in my face. Like I have an interview coming up soon and just really cool stuff going on. Like I'm really excited for the days coming up. I'm actually acting now.
Well,
cool.
When you think you get it.
I know I don't, but I'm excited to just keep finding out and just keep learning. And it's nice not knowing, but still being excited about it.
Honestly, for the whole group, and obviously including you, but you guys did exceptionally well. So there's a lot of stuff to grapple with. There's a lot of stuff to think about, to go through. And it's not this idea of going through therapy, but there's so much that we've actually got going on in our lives, and to deal with it in a very compressed time, it doesn't feel actually possible. So yeah, we're all going to be thinking about that. Myself and Igor, we work with it all the time. Zania and Juliet, it's an ongoing process. So it's not a case of, you're going to get to a place where you get it and you get everything. There's always more.
Development is unfortunately not just something you can like just quickly tick off a to-do list. It's more of a mindset, and it's a practice. It's like
constant learner.
Constantly engaging and constantly learning more.
It's definitely not a shopping list.
So Alice, you were saying you thought it would be complete wreckage, like something like that?
I guess that's kind of what I
And was it
felt.
anything like that?
No, like it was a lot of confrontation, but more confronting yourself and having the support behind you, and have someone asking you the questions that need to be questioned, and you having to answer that.
For yourself, with
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
With yourself.
And would you say that from the Wednesday through to the Saturday, those 4 days, that change that you got, would you ever think it was possible in that amount of time?
No, definitely not. And I mean, usually when something like that happens, it's like a flash, like you're so excited, and the next day it's back to normal. Like that hasn't happened yet. Like it's only a week, but it's actually lasted till now.
Well, mine is 3 years already and it still hasn't happened.
Brilliant.
Alice, How did you feel from the way when you started to the way you feel now?
From when I started, I was so uncertain about everything, like just overthinking and questioning everything. And I thought I'm going to write down my notes and I'm going to reflect on those notes and I'm going to go back and I'm going to study this. I haven't looked at them. Like, I haven't. It hasn't been necessary. I think I'm going through the process, like I became happier with the unknown and happier with not overthinking, but taking the responsibility and knowing like you have to make a decision and something's going to happen. And when it happens, you're going to deal with it. And that's okay because you're going to learn from it and you're going to do it something else. You're going to do it differently. And the outcome's going to be different. And maybe it'll be great. Maybe it won't, but it's going to be different and you can move forward that way.
And just on that, I want to mention, as John said, John says his hasn't gone away yet. Mine hasn't gone away yet either. So is it possible to get happy and stay there with stuff going on in your life? It is. It's not weird. So thanks. Who's next?
So to find something to deal with it is super nice, because sometimes I found that Marshelle couldn't quite speak to us about it because we were also so involved with it, and the way he just rocked up and spoke about it at a different, as I said, maturity level. Was for me, I think it gave me that peace that he got something that I had hoped he would got out of BreakThrough.
That's amazing. Bye, donkey. Yeah, get him. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, bye, donkey. Any questions from anybody? Awesome, man. Bye, donkey.
Oh, Marshelle.
Cool.
We look forward to seeing
Thank
that
you.
journey. It's there's gonna oftentimes we hear people always say we wish that we had done this when we were younger. We don't have the same kind of life experience, so it doesn't really matter, dude. If you're at this level now and keep going, it'll definitely change. It changes your life.
Baie dankie vir alles. Ek moet sê, dit was regtig nice. En dankie vir al my chommies, ons almal is mooi close goeters. En ja, julle almal is regtig super mense en ek lees ook elke dag al die goedjies op die groep en alles klink so mooi.
Baie dankie, man. Yeah, and it was lekker having you. So
dankie.
Yeah,
See you
be
again
careful. His mother is on her way.
Ach nee.
This
That's all right.
was just the introduction.
Yeah, you send the young ones first, and if they come back, then you say, okay, cool, we can.
Yeah, to soften you up.
Yeah. You got to make sure, you send a bit of a lamb to the slaughter, and you see if they come back a bit wobbly, then you got to worry. No, that's one thing that we definitely. I mean, anyone in the group, you're welcome to say. That's one thing we don't believe in is whipping people or breaking people.
Absolutely.
Call it breakthrough, not breakdown. And it's definitely more about it's a personal breakthrough. And as we spoke to Reinhard about it, and John can attest, in fact, all of us. If anyone's willing, if you're willing to take your life to another stage or another level, we look forward to seeing you, and it'll be great. In fact, on the parent side, I actually spoke to someone today who hasn't done any of the work, both the son and the mother. They haven't done the work at all. And oftentimes we actually got to work more on the parent side to give the parents the groundwork so that when their children come and do the work and go back, they don't look completely odd or very strange. So oftentimes when the child goes first and then comes back, the parents look at this and go, this is really, really crazy. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you. I think it's going to be fantastic. So yeah.
Cool.
There's hands up, so there's questions. Go.
I want to know, has your perspective changed on people? Are you looking at people in a different way?
Soos hoe kan ek sê, soos die ding is, jy weet, soos ons het al baie keer onsself maybe dalk ons like nie die mense of so, maar dit is net as jy net, jy weet, kyk na mense op 'n anderste manier en kyk, jy weet, soos weet jy dalk is hier soos 'n goeie ding in die ou en dalk is hier soos 'n positiewe ding en goed en jy kyk net in hierdie groot doos in, jy
Okay.
weet, en jy weet en dis wat jy wil sien. So maak jou perspektief groter, het ons baie gesien en seker goed en dan
Awesome.
jy weet jy kry mense, jy sien 'n baie ander kant van mense wat jy nie geweet het is daar nie.
Okay, that's awesome. I really wanted to hear that. Thank you.
Dankie.
Okay, cool man. Wie's volgende?
Dean.
Looking good, my
Hey.
bro. Go.
Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, you just gotta stop smiling, man. What the hell?
Okay, I may I may jump from Afrikaans to English, so please excuse me. Before breakthrough, I was like, how can I put this? Very insecure and not sure about how things work. And like what breakthrough has taught me, it took my vision from this to this, or even wider. And now the vision and the perspective I view life is so much bigger and it's so much more beautiful. And I cannot explain the effect it had on me. It still has on me. But dit is so groot, dit is so mens kan dit nie beskryf nie. Dit is iets wat mense moet voel en dit soos mense voel dit van die hart en ek kan regtig partykeer voel soos in my siel en soos ek loop nou daar by die skool rond tussen die mense. En jy weet, ek kyk so na die mense en ek dink, weet jy, elke liewe persoon hierso het mooiheid in hom of haar. Soos dit is so mooi om raak te sien en mense kon dit tevore nie raak sien nie en nou dat mense kan raak sien, dit is die ongelooflikste ding. Dit is regtig amazing. Dit hoe ek breakthrough kan beskryf is soos bungee jump. Ek het so in die Desember vakansie gaan bungee jump en voordat hulle vir jou sê spring, gee hulle vir jou 'n 5 sekonde countdown. En 5 4 3 2 1 en dan stoot hulle jou so liggies en jou tone hang so van die rug af en jy val so. En mense dink jy's mal om dit te doen want dit is so scary en dit is so hoog, maar sodra jy dit gedoen het, is dit die mooiste ding wat jy ooit in jou lewe sal kan experience. En daar's soveel goed wat hierdie kyk. Soos ek gesê, daar's regtig baie goed wat breakthrough vir jou leer en ek dink wat een ding wat dit vir my geleer het is soos al is die persoon 'n slegte persoon, al lyk die persoon soos 'n slegte persoon, is daar altyd iets goed in elke liewe mens. Maak nie saak wie dit is nie, want ons almal is maar net mense en mens moet net aanvaar dat weet jy mens gaan foute maak en jy gaan partykeer stumble en alles en dit gaan nie lekker wees partykeer nie, maar jy moet net fokus op die positief. Soos fokus op wat jy wil hê en fokus op wat se effek jy op mense kan hê en dit is een van die belangrikste goed wat ek dink wat ek al sover geleer het. En dit is so mooi om dit te ervaar en om dit te kan sien en experience en vir ander mense soos ek wil regtig hê elke liewe persoon, sommer elke liewe persoon moet hierdie doen. Ek glo regtig dis nie van dis is 'n moed. Hulle moet dit dis regtig 'n moed. Dit is nie van 'n wil of nie want ek wou nie hierdie doen. Ek wou nie breakthrough doen nie. Ek het vir myself gesê ek het nie nodig gehad nie. Maar toe sê ek vir myself, weet jy, dis juist wanneer ek dit nodig het, wanneer ek dink alles is okay. Maar dit is nie. En dis die oomblik toe ek gaan, ek was bang, ek was verskriklik bang. Die oomblik toe ek gaan het ek 'n verligting gevoel. En mens kan nie glo dat daar soveel inligting in 'n sekere hoeveelheid daar in jou kop gedruk kan word nie. Dit is so amazing, nee, dit is regtig, daar's geen ander woorde nie. En ek dink die woord wat ek soos baie onlangs die afgelope paar dae gebruik het is amazing. So dis regtig amazing. Mens kan dit nie beskryf nie. Soos alles is amazing. Die mense, my groep, ons groep, julle almal, die assistants, almal is net amazing. Weet jy, ek glo regtig ons groep het saamgekom vir 'n rede. En ek dink nie dis toevallig dat ons nou opgeëindig het met wie ons was nie. Dit is so mooi. Lewe is nou soveel mooier en soveel meer, ek kan dit nie beskryf nie. Dit is, mens voel dit en jy voel amazing. Jy voel asof jy nou kan dans en ek staan op in die oggend en ek gaan skool en ek dink, yes, ons pak hierdie dag aan. Let's go, kom. Staan op, let's go, kom terug en dan sê ek van, yes, okay, skool is verby, nou is dit gym en nou gaan ek weer slaap en dit is elke dag so en jy verloor nie daai mojo nie. Dit is so, dit bly so, mense voel soos, dit is so spesiaal, nee, dit voel soos asof jy verlief is, maar soos net op 'n extend level, maar jy is so verlief op jouself en wat se effek jy op mense kan hê. En dit is so, dis amazing. Maar ja, dit is my opinie van breakthrough is, ek dink eerlikwaar almal moet dit doen. Dit is regtig, al jy hoef nie gebreek te wees nie, jy hoef nie dis mentally ill wees nie. Dit is regtig 'n necessity en mense moet dit doen. Net om dit te ervaar, want as jy dit nie doen, dan gaan jy so spyt wees en ek kan nou vir jou sê, jy gaan so spyt wees as jy nie dit gedoen het nie.
Yes, man, dude. Well, okay, first of all, just amazing. But yeah, dude, just well done. I'm trying to monitor my language here, but like, yeah, I'm super stoked for how you're doing, and dude, just whatever you're doing, just keep doing that. You're doing fantastically. Yeah, dude, that was the most expressive I think I've seen you. You know, like I don't think I've ever heard you talk that much. That's awesome, dude. Just solid, well done, and keep bringing that. Like that part of you, daai deel van jou, dude. This is like waar word jy die mense om dit sien dit and this is wow, dude. Like we always knew this was there, and now you're letting it out the box. I mean, when we first met, like there was this, you know, like the tall, dark, and handsome kind of like the brooding type, and it's like all of that. And, you know, that's cool. But dude, this is just amazing, dude. Like keep bringing that, keep bringing the smiles, keep bringing that love, keep bringing that, yeah, just that awesome vibes. Just awesome, man.
Yeah. I will, and I intend to keep it, and it will not go away anytime soon.
Hell yeah. Cool, guys. I see there's a couple raised hands. Shoot.
Reinhard, go first.
Thank you. So, Dean, I just want to tell you, like, I am so jealous of you guys, that's the youngsters that gets to do this course on this age. Like, I am so jealous that I'm only 31 and I'm doing this course now. And I'm listening to you and like, wow, dude, you are going to get far in life. Just like keep this attitude and I promise you, you're going to do amazing things in life. Like, well done, dude. Well done.
Thank you.
Solid high five from all of us.
Told you. Then you realize this stuff as we get older. Yeah, and you nailed it in one. We don't want to do these things, and then yeah, we have a different experience.
Nadine, I'll just be very quick. It's not a question. It's more just man, you've got confidence. I don't know where it came from, but from Wednesday night to where you are now, bro. Confidence. It's like, wow, it's so awesome to see. It's amazing to see that.
Thank you. And it's amazing to experience it, and it's amazing to give it off and show people what you can give them. And there are no words. I love you all. Just saying, you all are amazing.
Yeah, dude, spread that love like it's peanut butter. Spread them good vibes like it's a virus.
You're gonna have to, dude. If you continue like this, you're gonna have to beat the girls with the stick. So
yeah, seriously,
just careful.
Save some for the rest of
us.
I know
all
man.
The girls in the group, they're gonna be like, yeah. There's all hands all up and everything like that. I did see that Bronwyn also posted a question.
Okay, so Dean, how do you feel? How do you feel breakthrough impacted your relationship with like your parents and your peers? Do you think they see the same change in you that we see in you?
I'll be honest, I'm still a little bit in my high, if I can say it like that. And it may take a couple of days because I'm still processing the information and I'm still reading my book every single day. And what the relationships conduct, and just what you must do and what's your responsibility to take action and do stuff. But the one thing I can tell you is, yes, it will impact. It has not, but it will, in such a great way that I cannot explain it with words, but only to show it with feelings and emotions, and just show it. And I promise you, it will be beautiful. With my parents and everything, and with the people around me at school and everything, it will change, and it's in a matter of a couple of days. Just when I'm a little bit off my high, just to process all the information, but it will be so amazing and so beautiful to experience, and I can't wait to show it to the world. I'm shaking. That's how excited I am.
Thank you.
Dude, honestly, from me personally, just seeing the result, it makes all the effort absolutely worth it. So
Yeah,
well
dude,
done.
10 times over, man. Like, I'm so stoked with all of you guys,
For
actually.
everyone,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude, like, you
for
guys are just
everyone.
all awesome. Like, you're doing so well. You guys, yeah. I'm really trying hard to express this without dropping bombs, but
Yeah.
like, seriously, guys, you guys are doing flipping amazing. Dude, yeah, just, I'm at a loss for words, man. Like, yeah. Bleh, yeah.
Thea, you also got your hand up. Whoever's next, go for it.
Yes, I just want to say to Dean, you are awesome. The guy that I met on Wednesday and the guy that I left on Saturday, you are freaking awesome. I just want to say that to you.
Thank you. Yeah, you too.
Thanks a lot.
Because then I'll just pop in here, Dean and also Marshelle and basically everyone. Yeah, if the guy that I spoke to today could just hear what you guys are experiencing, or better yet, it would have been great if you was here last week. Yeah, it just shows you, it just changes your life, change your perspective.
I have a question. Dean, if you could go back, or if you could talk to yourself from what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, if you could sit in front of yourself and have a conversation with Dean from a month ago, what would you tell him?
That's a tough question. I would ask him why. Like, why do you do certain things? And why aren't you doing anything to change it? Because people are afraid of change. I was afraid of change. I still am a little bit, but slowly fading away. And you know, I've read this quote once. I think it goes like, you know, the meaning of life is to find your purpose, and the meaning of life is to find your gift, and the purpose of life is to give it away. I would tell myself, go find your gift, and I would tell myself, look hard for it, like gold. Look for it like diamonds, and when you found it, embrace it with all you have, because you know what? You only live once. So
That's awesome. Dude, where's that from? That thing that you just read?
I'm not sure. I actually got it on Pinterest or Instagram. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, cool. That sounds like something I've heard before. And if you want to dig deeper into that or any kind of support with that, we're available.
I've also heard when someone say, you know, when you say we only live once, you know, the thing is, we actually live every day. We die once. We live every day.
Reinhard.
Hello, Dean. I just want to also say, what an awesome blessing to see you without your mask, like to get out of that comfort zone and just be you. That's it. Look at her smile. Like, it's just been amazing looking at you, dude. Like, wow. There you go. Like, that's you, and that's amazing to see you like this. Like, well done.
Thank you.
That's right, man. Yeah, everyone's busy gloating over you, so it's your opportunity. Who's next?
Stefan.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello, Stefan.
Hi.
Rosé.
How are you guys doing? Well, you're muted, but you get the idea.
We can all just...
So, hello to everyone. I'm sorry I can't see you all. I'm on mobile and I don't exactly know how Zoom works, but anyway, it's fine. Honestly, this week I have had probably what I can only describe as the most amazing week I can remember. Everything from Saturday evening, Saturday night, just waking up Sunday morning, right? I haven't been able to sit still. I've run around in this office so much that I'm pretty sure the neighbors are about to complain. But I can't fully put things into words at this point. And if you guys know me, which for those of you that went with me last week on our fantastic journey, I'm sure you do at this point. If I can't put something into words, it terrifies me. But it doesn't, because I'm happy and I'm not apathetic. I've conquered it. I don't know how to put it other than in an example. I went to a shopping center today with a friend of mine, and every time I had to wait for them to just go to this shop or do this or do that, I couldn't help but dance in the hallway. I got so many people looking at me. You will never experience stairs until you are the guy moonwalking down a hallway in the middle of a shopping center. But it's amazing. I have had the best week myself. I had a pretty big thing happen to me yesterday, and my entire group was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. And I was utterly terrified, like utterly terrified about it. Since 2015, that is 6 years ago. Okay, existential crisis for a different day. Since 2015, I have figured this out about myself, but I have not known how to communicate it in any way because I was just so scared something was going to happen. I'd say it and the world ends because, you know, that's how the mind works at that point. But it didn't. It didn't end. It's been amazing. I cannot imagine not being who I am now. I feel almost like this is me. I feel like the first part of it up until about last week, Thursday, Friday, was me playing a play, playing a part in a play, pretending to be someone, and this is me. So yeah, thank you to every single one of you, Andrew and Igor, my whole team, everyone. Thank you so, so much.
Dude, amazing. That's so cool.
Honestly,
Yeah.
as I said, this is what really makes all the work, all the effort. It makes it all worthwhile, and
Yeah.
especially from Wednesday when we arrive, we don't want to be there. We don't know what this is about. This thing's a whole lot of rubbish. You know, as they say in Afrikaans, a good saying, hierdie klomp kak. And to see the transformation through everyone, I think it's absolutely spectacular. And you know, just to see you just glowing, in fact, all of you, it's just amazing how things about like the apathy and the depression can really change. And in many ways, not much on the outside has to change. And we're just better equipped. So, dude, good on you. Congratulations. Well done. And I take it that the world...
Sorry.
I take it that the world didn't end. It looked like it almost did, but yeah, the world didn't end, and
Mm.
dude, we're just super stoked. I mean, once again, it's
Yeah.
amazing when people that have lots
Yeah.
of words in the vocabulary, when we run out of words, you got to
Mhm.
know that that thing's really, it's a massive impact. So we are
Mhm.
super proud of you, and we all behind you.
Mhm.
So congratulations,
Yeah.
man. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to drag this on too long, but I just want to say that what I wrote in the beginning, what I came to achieve, I have honestly in more than I can ever describe. I've done it. Thank you. Thank all of you.
So that means you want your money back.
No, keep it. We'll see if the next one has a benefit.
Awesome, dude. Any questions from you guys? Who's next?
Wait.
Stefan? Oh wait, Alice.
Stefan, you're amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I think we need to
Right.
count put a little counter in the corner of the screen that just goes ding, 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 ding every time like someone uses the word amazing.
Yeah, I think Nadine
Oh,
already said the most used words yet. Amazing,
amazing.
amazing.
Cool, Reinhard, you got your hand up.
Wow, Stefan. Wow. Like since I've met you on Wednesday, so when you sent that message on the group after being that guy, like, dude, like you're so much younger than me, but I'm looking up to you. Like, wow. Like I'm gonna be as awesome as you are.
I just want to say, well done, dude. Holy damn, well done, man. From the
Thank
Stefan
you.
that I met to the Stefan that left to the Stefan that's not my friend, I must say, what an amazing person, and I'm happy to be a friend, man. All right, that's all I want to say.
Thank you. Thanks, Dyllan.
Thanks, Dyllan. Dig your painting. Cool, Stefan. Who's next?
Next up, I'm gonna have to say it's my buddy Jeanette. You here? Right. Bye, guys. Luck, Jeanette.
You look like a pilot,
Yeah.
not a pirate.
So yeah, I'm more positive. I want to tackle this job. I'm working hard. I'm stressing hard. But I'm also more. I with the depression, you actually completely single yourself out, and you don't participate in things, and I just let everything went. So I'm actually now more participating with my kids, and go to town. I never done that for 3-4 months. I lost my confidence so much that even the driving was for me too much. I would drive like an old old person. So yeah, I think definitely the whole course changed my view.
But it seems like your confidence is returning. So
Yeah, I've got lots more confidence or whatever.
just got to take a long, deep breath. Unfortunately, not everyone gets the perspective where we're coming from. And if we're smart about it, it works out very well for us. And sometimes we do. We gauge our own beliefs or our own values.
Good. So Jeanette, did you know what you were letting yourself into when you came to the course, firstly? And then secondly, if you could choose to do it again, would you come and do the course again? You know what I mean? If you have to go back to last week, Wednesday, and you sit where you're sitting today and what you've learned, would you and you could speak to your Wednesday self, would you say come or don't come?
Ja, ek sal definitief weer na so iets gaan. Ek sal graag na die volgende een wil gaan, want ek sal graag wil sien wat meer kan ek leer. Ja, nee, ek sal definitief weer na so iets wil gaan. Dit ek weet nie, dit maak iets, ek kan dit nie beskryf nie, dit maak iets oop in jou. Ja, dit is net asof ek meer entoesiasme het, meer jy weet nie is waar ek was nie.
I think it's like Andrew and Igor always says, it's the non-experience, and now you've got an experience and you're actually dealing with stuff, and you know, you can numb yourself, or you can actually deal with stuff and then move forward. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys can attest to that. Dealing with stuff, actually, that's where the healing is. That's where the moving forward is, isn't it, sir?
And John, you hit the nail on the head, man. The thing of non-experience and experience, and it's very interesting how the world can so often change so quickly when we just see it see it from a different perspective when we change. The situations don't necessarily change, it's the way that we approach it. And it's, as much as we know that might just be, you know, it sounds like something that's so simple, but it's the one that will change your life, changes the way you look at it, which means it changes everything. Yeah. Anything else?
There've been lots of things going on with me this week. It hasn't necessarily been the easiest weeks, but it also hasn't necessarily been the most difficult of weeks. Coming off of BreakThrough, I came off on a high. And that's thanks to the support that I got from the team. So I really appreciate
you guys have done amazing. You really, what a group. The group is definitely band together. Sure, it's been amazing. So well done, guys.
Things are changing definitely, and things are shifting for me.
That is fantastic news. Fantastic news. I know that I mean, we obviously mentioned it before, but each person has their own experience. Was BreakThrough all right for you? Does it how did you experience it? What was it like for you?
BreakThrough was definitely intense for me, but I definitely do it again. And I would definitely, you can ask my friend, I've been recommending her to go and do it as well. I've been thinking like of other people I'd love to send a BreakThrough if I could. And so
one of the questions that gets asked every now and again, if we could buy your experience back from you. So in other words, we could take all the memories and your experience and how you feel now, we could take it away and put you back to the way you felt, let's say 2 weeks ago. Would you give it up?
No. No, you probably couldn't even think of a number that would get me to say yes. No, I wouldn't.
Don't worry, I agree. I agree. And this thing just keeps paying back for pretty much forever, for the rest of your life. So yeah, and thanks for joining us. And I really acknowledge what you went through to be here.
And I really appreciate everything you guys did as well.
Good stuff. So Roxanne, you like almost glowing. It's like, I don't think I've seen you such a smile on your face for such a long time at once. So is that the thing now?
Hopefully it's a permanent thing, yes.
Because it suits you quite well, eh?
Thanks.
Yeah, if you didn't have ears, I think your smile would go around your head.
No, really, it's just like, I don't know if I'm the only guy seeing it here. It looks younger and lighter and like glowing.
No, for sure.
You're not the only one, and it's not because of the backdrop.
Let me ask you this question then. Yeah, what would snap you back to the way that you were before? Because the language that you're using is like, no, I hopefully won't go back kind of thing. So, I mean, if we had to do a bit of a pre-mortem, like, why would you, like, what would make you go back there?
At this point, it would take quite a bit. With the increased awareness I have I could say, of my physical and emotional pains and that, it is a fairly easy temptation just to like cut everything off again and disconnect and that, so that I don't have to go through it. But I've also come to realize I've come quite far in the last few days, and it's actually going to be a complete waste if I had to do that. So I'm doing whatever I can to push through, and I'm very grateful for the support of my team to help me do that. So if I didn't have the support of my team, I probably would have given in and just returned to old habits and that, and just cut everything off again. But thankfully my team has supported me, and my friend, even though she doesn't realize it, she supports me, and that's to prevent me from actually doing that.
First of all, that smile. I mean, wow. I think everybody on this call, obviously I can't talk about that moment, but I think your breakthrough was just one of the most incredible experiences we've all had in the room. And I hope you look at yourself in the mirror and take yourself back to that moment continuously, because that's what you are and that's what you deserve. So just keep smiling, like really keep smiling, keep taking yourself back there. And you know what? You got this. You got this. We all got this with you.
Anyways, I must say, it was great on Saturday. It was also nice to have made some new friends outside of scenes that I was trying to sort of stay away from, and it's nice to see that I can have fun outside of those scenes, you know. So that's also great. One thing that hit me though was going back to work. I felt the same sort of like, you know, I've got to pull myself out of such depths right now. But I must say, like, I realize like I like what I do, and anything that I like what I do, I can do well at, kind of thing. So I'm very excited about that, but I also know that it's not suddenly fixed. You know, it's not suddenly smooth sailing. I got to put the work in. So that's all that's left.
That is for sure. That is for sure.
Yeah.
No, dude, and you know what? The hardest thing is actually where the most work kicks in is actually just allowing. Is that allowing ourselves to be who we are, without the effort, without all the trying. It's that kind of, there's a conversation. It's like, you know, the doing or the being versus doing, or the being versus trying, and that whole thing. Like the more we can just like relax into, it's a weird kind of language, but just into our being. Like we just relax into who we are, not in the sense that we just, you know, follow all our whims and we become all kinds of impulsive, but like that we just kind of relax into it and realize that we don't actually need that much more. Like we can just kind of do our thing and be happy, and it's cool. And that's where ironically, that's where the most work is to stop trying to do so much. Like that, it's a tough thing to kind of accept.
Yeah, no, I just want to say, Dyllan, you're rocking it, man. And I want to ask two questions. Are you breathing a bit more? You know what I mean when Andrew said breathe a bit. Are you doing that more? That's good. Is it working for you?
It is, but it's also, you know, avoiding certain things that sort of get me to that place in the first place, you know. Sort of rather maintaining a calmer lifestyle, I should say, also helps a lot, because it's easy for me to get anxious and get severe anxiety if I sort of let those things take control over me. So yeah, it's just always, for me, it's that's taking a second to breathe. Oh, are you referring to
You can take both of them. It's both a good answer. So
okay. Yes, actually, that's actually been the most incredible change is in my relationships. You know, obviously, it was the thing about work, which is important to me, but I've noticed the immediate improvement in my relationships with people, where I'm now conscious of, you know, how certain ways that I might conduct a conversation might not lead somebody to want to be a part of it, kind of a thing. So yeah, that's been a big step, and my friend has noticed it, and other people have started to notice it almost immediately. So yeah, I'm very excited about that, and yeah, it's great. Like when something that you're not really aware of sort of gets shown to you, like, I don't know, there's two options. You know, you can either pretend they're talking rubbish, or you can be like, hey, there's been a few of you that have said this. I need to actually learn from it now. So yeah.
And that's awesome. And I saw the awareness kick in there just now, because you are talking less and listening more, and I could see that it's like, hey, maybe they're going there because you weren't talking too much, you know. So well done to that. Well done. It just showed it there.
You know, you walk away from this experience. It's a lot of things. Like I wasn't expecting to walk away with friends, you know, but here I am. So
you are such an amazing guy. such a genuinely amazing person, right? And just seeing your journey, your experience through Breakthrough, that alone, for me, just seeing your journey is enough to make me want to do the entire thing again. Just start over, go back a week and cry again, because it's amazing. You're such a cool dude. You're such an amazing dude, and I'm so, so proud to be able to call you my friend. But
hey,
yes.
Thanks, man. And the same goes back at you, man. And I'm looking forward to hanging out some more and, getting to know you a little better, man. Oh, yeah. But yeah, yours too, by the way, just so you know. Ever since you mentioned the part about apathy, I was like invested. I was like almost playing detective myself, And then when you had your breakthrough, it was a big moment for me as well, because I was somewhat invested in it. So yeah. Oh yeah. Well done. Thanks, guys, and thanks everyone.
I think we've done brilliantly, and yeah, I mean, we don't have to milk it in any way. I'm just going to share sentiments pretty much from everyone. Last week was absolutely powerful, and it's always the best. It's the best thank you that we can see that everyone's doing well, and that's in many ways I'm speechless. So yeah, anyone else?
I just want to say a big thank you for the audio, the supporting podcast thing you did. It's been amazing. Yeah, and that music, being taken back to that place and just feeling that fire. It's really been amazing. Thank you. That audio is great.
I do ask every now and again, and of course, because you guys are fresh, I've oftentimes heard from people that have been around for a while, and they say, "Yeah, but why do you say these things? You said them so many times." It's like, yes, because you've heard them so many times because you've been around for so long. But everyone who gets fresh, they've never heard it before. So even when it gets to the audios, there's a few things that we even want to add and put on. So if you have any my English is all over the show. If you have any suggestions, or if you have any questions, or if you're you're looking for something specific that we could add to that kind of thing, let us know, and we'll obviously share it with you, and obviously all the groups which come after you. And there are a lot of other audios. I mean, even heard from Igor. Igor does other work. We're busy planning a new audio series. We're busy doing a lot of online stuff. So yeah, Alice, thank you very much for that. But it's one of those things. We know that people need ongoing support. To just have an idea that you rock up at a place, you get churned out the other side, and then move on to the next group. No, and especially with technology now, we have the capacity and the ability to keep reaching out to you, and then continuously share things. And it's one of the ways. There's a lot more medium, and probably within the next week or two, I'd like to actually make the breakthrough. Actually, it's an idea which Andre gave us. It was going to be called the Be Limitless podcast, but it seems to be, it's going to be, Andre, give us the words, man. Breakthrough Radio. Give it to us in your yeah.
Welcome to Breakthrough Radio.
I never made it, but I know